Forgot to go live earlier, completely slipped my mind, and we're in the back printing hundreds and hundreds of transfers. So far we've done about 427 feet, and here I think I got about another, I don't know, I think I got about another 250 feet to go. But what I'm going to do for just a second is put you guys down and go get my sign. Or sorry, go get my stand. It'll help me in these videos. Looks like I just started that run right there. So give me a second, I'll be right back with my stand. Alrighty then, how's it going everybody? And a couple things we'll go over with this process of printing. There is just no way on earth that without some type of powder applicator shaker that you're going to be able to successfully, print on the system to where you can walk away or have it continually taking up your rolls. So I'm just going to get a little bit closer because I do not really need to be this far away. And as you can see back there, I'm leveling, keeping the whole system level here because I don't want to get more dry on one side than I do the other side, which can be a problem if you're not paying attention. How's it going, Willie Skinner, my brother? Willie comes in from Rhode Island to Boston all the time to hang out. This has been a rather long print that we're doing, so then we got to put these babies on t-shirts. See where we're at in the process here. Slowly moving up the run. You guys want to take a look at the image over here? We'll give you a shot. It's a really nice image. Of course, some of the things that you guys can do is actually put a, look at that, that's just gorgeous. Gorgeous prints, and the funny thing is that I'm starting to run out of bright white, like crazily. Crazily, we are running out of bright white ink, but we keep getting it in by the week. And there's just no way, once again, that without a powder shaker like this, that you would be able to complete this run that quick. I mean, right now, the way I have this set up in printing, the only drawback that we have is that once the print is done, the printer wants to retract the film. And if you're not paying attention to when it retracts the film, then it can come off of your whatever you're using to hold the film down from popping up. I use magnets, very simple. This has been the problem of the DTF industry since its inception, is that trying to find a 24-inch powder shaker that works on 110 power is damn nearly impossible, and I'm almost out of battery. Hold on. Oh my God, my printer will die. I'll lose all that file. All right, looks like I may have beat the clock here. You do not want this printer to shut down. Nice, looks like we're gonna make it. So we're printing at 720 by 720, which is a very slow, fast speed for this printer being one head. That's always a problem. Things to come, right? Besides, you know, furniture and stuff like that. The 24-inch printers are here from Asia. And we're getting them built in and ready to ship out. And so I think there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 11 24-inch. Okay, that's about to start again, I-3200s. We'll take the speed of what I'm printing at now to about 1.5 times faster. Give you I thought that I had a yeah, so it'll take the speed of what we're doing to 1.5, maybe 1.8 times faster. Definitely a progression of about 1/8 of an inch every time that the print or the film material moves. Prior to getting a demonstration in here for those, they are 110 power. So you've got your powder shaker that's operating on 110. You've got your printer that's operating on 110, but now we need more amperage. So that's a temporary thing that we're all working on. As you can see, this file is so large that AccuRip is just like struggling to get all of these out here. So you can see AccuRip is just trying to push that print out very, very slowly. So I just have to make sure that I know where the end of the print is, because the printer will pull forward and backwards. And once it pulls backwards, you can end up destroying or ruining your whole print. And you know, for one, there's two things. This is not a flatbed printer, so you've got to come down with your film. You've got to stop it from lifting up, which is kind of complicated, but it's very simple once you figure out the method that I use. May not be what you want. I go the Harbor Freight way. And so if you're going to a convention or something and you have this dryer here, you just want to run your fume extractor. If you're in an open space like this, it's not really going to do too much to you. If you're worried about it, run a big tall pipe upward. I have one around here. Usually a 44-inch, and then what I'll do is put it here and then tape it right up there. So that now it's going to go back. This is a good thing to see right here, because once it gets done with this print, well, it's going to kick it forward and then it's going to kick it backwards. So as it kicks backwards and it waits on the print, which, you know, we've got 3/4 of the way to go still. You can also drop these in the queue of AccuRip, but then you have this space between the print that, you know, just wastes material. definitely know when you're getting this job done. Well, I guess you could if you had to cut every 12 inches. You know, I've done it before. I've done 600-700 12-inch cuts over a few days. But let's see where we're at. 1, 2, just want to verify this really quick. So we're at 1 of this run, 2, 3, and that 4. Okay. Just need to move this and make sure that we're aligned okay. We're going to be done with this in just a second. We certainly need to bring this baby a little more to its left so we get even heating. Now we're done with this print right here where if the second print, which should be right behind it, has to wait, then we're going to have to catch the film. And the way to catch the film, of course, is to draw the film backwards. So let's see what it's doing. We're halfway done and may continue to go. Okay, I think we'll be good now. It's caught it in the system. It's just going to stop and then catch it for printing. And when it does, that's when we need to slide our film forward or make sure that we're holding it. Maybe we won't have to do anything. We'll find out right now. We definitely want to move our film a tad bit over so we're not drying one side unevenly. That's going to work for us. I just want to catch this spot here, because believe you me, it's going to shoot it down and take off. And it's when it goes forward that you stand to lose your entire print. Don't want to do that. Nice coverage over here. It's a very big file, but you know the cool thing is that once you build your file, then you can start dropping things in the queue. I just don't like that 6-inch gap between the prints. So 2 rolls, so I charge I think $35 every 5 feet or something like that. I have to look at my website to find out. So 23 by 10 feet, which is pretty standard pricing for everybody else in the industry, you know, right on there with Dennis Moon and some of these guys, Ninja Transfers. 10 feet runs you right at around anywhere from $95 to $150. It's a lot of images you can get on 10 feet. So we're just kind of paused right now. This has a little bit more to go. So while I'm waiting on this right here, I'm just going to slide my whole board over. That should do it. enough to get me leveled out in there. I'll take that this day of the week, sure. Now we can lift up and get ready to, looks like it's about to send it off here in just a moment. We need to pay attention. Probably got about another minute to build this file. So it has 12 more sessions of 27.5 inches. So it's about 2.5 feet every print, which within 2.5 feet gives you 4 4 backs and a pocket shot. Looks like it's about to send it off. Very big file. Now we're in the third countdown of Acrylic's process. Printer's just in a pause position right now. Dryer's in a pause. This is what gives you the freedom to move around while you're printing and while you're taking care. How long have you been in this line of business? So MZ, we were hand printing t-shirts and airbrushing t-shirts when we were in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania, 2009, 10, 11, 2015. I quit printing shirts like that. My wife quit printing shirts like that as well, to where we draw on them or airbrush them. And then we went into heat pressing right in 2015, 2016. And since then, I've not looked back. It's just been, you know, doing it the old school way. I started with a vinyl cutter and an Oki laser printer. The worst decision in the world is what I started with. But, you know, we made it through that fiasco of the white toner printer and people hating their prints and the way that they came out. And now we're in a very good process of printing with DTF. I think I quit screen printing, let's put it that way. See, no reason to screen print anymore. It's toxic to the environment. It takes too much work. There's no way that I could really do a job like this one with all these colors. Screen printing, I feel like 9 different colors in this image. So I think the technology has just advanced to where anybody can jump in this industry, especially with this setup right here. It's so easy, or the 13-inch printer, and I don't even have to come out and train you because I charge $1,500 to make an appearance to train and set up your location. But this is so simple. Everybody's got so much knowledge on these printers that really no help is needed. Right out of the box, somebody can get started, and you will not even be able to tell that they haven't been in this industry for 10 years. That's how simple this whole process is. Screen printing, huge learning curve. White toner, massive learning curve, hundreds of dollars wasted. Direct to garment, Very, very frustrating learning curve, but it can be done. It's just time consuming. The thing holding me back right now is that the RIP is building a very large file. Each one of these files are 27 inches, and we have to do so 15, 30, 45, 60, 75. We have to do right now 12 prints of 27.5 inches, which is a lot because I've already done, 25. So 25, 12. I just did 4 more, and it's 16 actually, but I printed them in series because I was testing the unit out. One of the cool things about this printer, however, is that while you're printing, you can throw off a cleaning, which is very cool. I think it starts right at 35%. The print looks great. Everything looking good so far. We're about to take off here in a moment. Yeah, that's right. 12 and 1 now. Come on, Rick. Why are you taking so goddamn slow? The rip is just stuck at drag down position. So in a couple of, in a few days, we'll be going live with the 24-inch 2-head printer system. Certainly not an entry-level printer at all. I mean, the idea is you have to master this printer before you get into that, because quite honestly, if you can't handle the maintenance, you can't handle the repairs on this printer, there's no way that you're going to be able to go to one of the dual or quad head printers. And now everybody can get these printers, in from Asia, because the Chinese are already here and they're opening the doors. But then you have the front line of the service, I have the front line of the install, I have the front line of the repair, and there's not a lot of margin in it. So I don't know how deep I want to get into repairing or maintaining or anything like that. Like these printers, you can beat the shit out of them and they'll continue to run and run and run. Just waiting on the rip. Rip is at 30% complete, 70% more to go. See, I just got a message. Thank you to all of our friends during our summer sales. We got 31 units sold. I was hoping for 50 to 65, but it just, it didn't happen. Happy for where we are. Very hard process, ran out of a lot of product during this time period. Kind of wiped out some of the distributors for some of the electronic parts that are needed for this printer, like the cartridges and stuff, So thankfully, we're able to just continue to go. And what the hell is taking this so long? losing a little bit of time because of rip speed. Maybe I can plug this in right here and just be safe in my battery. Nice. Let's see who joined. Hi, Kevin Boyd. What's up, brother? We are doing about 1,000 transfers. And so I've got them set out in 27 inches, and we're going 27 inches times 16. And then I just did 4, and so now we're back to 12. And, you know, we're all limited in the rip, and I've contacted Flexi, I've contacted Wasatch, many of the other companies, and they don't want to service these printers. They feel like we don't have enough. Combined, all of us out there, that we don't have enough that they think it's worth it for us to power this printer. Even though you can power the printer for photographic printing, they don't want to add a white overlay. And it could be because they have a contract with STS or one of these companies, you know, that they don't want to include our printer, which I think is terrible because, you know, we all love these printers. And the wonderful thing about the printer is that this printer with this powder shaker makes it 100% an effortless process. You know, once it gets printing, I know I'll have about an hour that I can run to the store, drop my mail off, come back, and this thing's going to be perfect. I have left this thing printing for 2.5 hours, and I have my Google, what is it called, the Nest, the Nest camera. I have the Nest filming right into the box here, and I can see anything that happens. I can access my PC through any desk, so I can stop the print, and then I put a camera on the ground, because I have one on the top, right? I want to see everything, and a camera under so that I can tune into my Google Home, look in my Nest, and see the bottom of the print. Here we go. Maybe it'll just start right there and we'll be safe, but I think it pulls it forward. Nice, no movement is necessary. So I could have left and been okay. Now I want to show you something. This is very interesting how Epson maintenances the head and the alignment of the head. Watch this. You know, because I have so many customers, when this happens, they're like, God damn it, Ernest, what's happening? And I'm like, very natural process. It's what the printer does to maintenance the head and align itself. So it's adjusting the motor and the alignment, which is good. It's all a process that the printer does for a few minutes, and then it'll just take off and print. People call me and they're like, Ernest, nothing's coming out of the printer. And I'm like, it's got to go through the alignment. Trust me, it's very normal. Here we go. See how it goes backwards right there? That can get your film caught up. Now we're ready to go. So it did go, had it not maintenance, it would have pulled up and then down, or down and then up. And then that's the only thing you have to do in between your prints. Other than that, you know, you're good to go and just print all day long. Just want to check something out here. Need to move this just a little closer. There. Alright, let's go. You always got to pay attention or else it'll get crooked on you. Adjusting the film. Get to my other side, you adjust one side, you've got to adjust the other. kind of explain to you how this operates. Yeah, now it's automated. You know, it's time to go get your drink or something like that. Kind of a little nervous about this, how hot it is over here. Let's see if I can't get that a little bit more secure. All right, she's ready to catch up to herself now. Pretty much the easiest system there is in the entire industry. Easiest printer to get set up, continue running, easiest printer to maintenance. Like I said a few videos ago, I've had customers who haven't done cleaning, you know, cleaning an entire week and a half. And Ernest, I'm missing nozzles. Well, when's the last time you did a cleaning? Oh, about a week and a half ago. And I'm like, amazing. Without a doubt, you know, one of the things, this is a great printer for somebody's for starting, but it's time that I go to a faster unit. What's up?
Not much. What's up?
Coming out here like your Professor Popeye. Scooter Mahale over here.
You on live?
Yeah.
You done yet?
No.
When you get done?
How many? I don't know, 12 series of 16, so I've got a 12 series of every 27 inches is 4 prints, so I have about 55 more prints to go for this series. I'll show you what they look like back over here. Not bad, right? All right, let me get over here, please. So what are you doing? You just hanging out or what?
I want to finish some more work. I just took a break. Stretched the legs. In that chair.
It kills you?
Yeah, change your legs.
Moving right along, loving it. There we go. Now we'll put it on auto mode. That's about it. That's the whole process, just watching the initial take-up process. And now that it's all automated, we'll be able to go to eat lunch by ourselves, you know. Yep. That's it. What's going on, everybody? Undamaged. Kevin Boyd says his arrived undamaged. Thankful. Thankful, brother. The stress that I go through every time.
That's not moving, it's
It
standing.
doesn't have to. Every time it, so I can't move forward because it's got too much, it's too taut in the front. So it only moves forward when you
It
can.
looks like it's smoking.
Huh?
It looks like you're smoking, you're heating it.
I mean, you're very observant. I mean, it's just, I didn't know that. He said it looks like it's smoking. Did you guys know this thing smokes? Did you know that there's fumes that actually come up? I didn't know. Yeah, but I'm glad your unit arrived. You'll get it set up. It's very simple. You just go into your menu, into the serviceman mode menu. And what I tell everybody to do is go in, zero your counters, so you start fresh and anew, and you're ready to tear it up after that. But how you gonna carry the transfers? Those are two different things, you know, that'll have to be dealt with. Good time to go smoke a joint. You know what I did today? I was driving here to the shop and I had a tea and I spilled the tea in the car and it went right into my pot bag. Talk about a heart attack. That sucked. Going good. Let's take that powder speed down. So what we're going to do now is just kind of let this thing sit here and catch up to itself. Kind of got an issue going on that I may not have enough room to get through this door. we're using gradient white overlay instead of 100% white. I don't like to print white over black. I find it unnecessary to do that. Looking pretty good. If you have any questions about this industry, any questions about how to get this entire combo set up, happy to help you. We no longer have that wonderful shipping price we were doing a few days ago. How's it going, Eddie? What's up? Just printing away, man, printing away. A little bit more movement over here. Still not enough. Looks all right now. All right, I'm gonna go smoke a joint, and I'll come back later in a few moments, all right? I gotta smoke a joint.